Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? How's the sound quality? Can you understand me? I know we got a lot of old people in here, so I just want to make sure. Turn your hearing aids up. I just want. Just playing. Y'all are beautiful. You said what? Look, they're already bullying me. This is crazy. This is ageism. Oh my goodness. Walla Walla, how are you guys feeling this evening? I see so many beautiful faces. Some kind of beautiful. I see a lot of parents who brought their kids. Originally, we weren't supposed to be that family friendly, but we are for the community. So we're gonna have a great show for everybody. All right, does that sound good? Does that sound good? Perfect. Well, thank you guys for coming. My name is Junior. My stage name is Jokes with Junior. We are doing this event in collaboration with Downtown Walla Walla and Create the Arts Washington with Rowdy Outlaw. So thank Downtown Walla Walla for reaching out to us. We also have the public house that's serving food and drinks. If you want to get beer at the beer garden, you can get that. Make sure you tip our servers. If you want to get alcohol, you got to stay inside. Plus, we don't need all that drunk. It's hot outside. I'm not trying to save anybody. All right. And then also, you can get food to go and bring it out here. I see a lot of y'all already eating. You see me, I'm fat, so I already ate. But y'all excited? So, I got headliners from all over the region. I got Seattle, Portland, Spokane. We got everything tonight. I got so many different styles for you guys. So I just want y'all to sit back, laugh, and have some fun on this wonderful Wednesday. All right? So for me, it's funny, every time I go somewhere, I do shows all over, and every time I go somewhere and I get introduced as Junior from Walla Walla, I love seeing people's face like, you? This big black, you're from Walla Walla? Like, are you here to resurrect our high school football program? Like Denzel did? Or is this a sequel to The Blind Side? Sandra Bullock's about to walk in. No, I know. That's what I say, man. Like, what? I was able to make it this far up north thanks to the Underground Railroad. Shout out Harriet Tubman, all right? But I do enjoy when people are like, so I moved here from Atlanta, and they're like, Junior, how does it feel to live in a small town? And it's so peaceful, right? It's so peaceful that even though we're all within 5 miles of the most dangerous prison in the region, we're most scared of being posted on Daily Dose of Walla Walla by a Karen, right? But I've learned a Karen is cool if she's caring for you. You know? But it's peaceful though, right? It's so peaceful that all crime is reported by one guy on Facebook named Kevin. Our hometown vigilante, armed with a police scanner and a smartphone. And people that love gossip, right? No, I told you, but it's not all peaches and creams living in a small town. Dating is hard. Dating is very difficult, right? It's 1 degree of separation here. Everyone knows everybody. I remember I met a young lady out here on Monday. On Wednesday, her mother accidentally bumped into me at the grocery store. Friday, find out her coworkers work with me. Her in-laws are my coworkers. We go out to eat at a bar, and then 2 weeks later, I'm blocked, and I found out why on Kevin's scanner page. You can't compete as an outsider. I can't go back and forth with you when you're going back and forth with your crush from 3rd grade. Like, I'm at a disadvantage here, you know? But I do appreciate living in a retirement town because a lot of older ladies here, they want to indulge in the forbidden fruit from their time. And in this economy, you pay a bill, I'll show you that these rumors are real. You know what I'm saying? And if you're laughing hard, man, I do have a phone bill that needs to be paid tomorrow, okay? So I moved here from Atlanta, but I moved around a lot, right? And Atlanta was different. Moving from Texas to Atlanta was different. Atlanta's a black San Francisco. We're very gay, right? Extremely gay. That was the first time I've ever seen our mayors were black. Most of our stepfathers were women. And our prettiest women stood up to use the restroom. But Atlanta is also the first place where I saw a man riding a bicycle without the seat. But Atlanta's cool though. Atlanta's a beautiful town. If y'all ever want to visit there, just because the men are sweet doesn't mean things there are, right? Because Atlanta's the one city where you'll get robbed by a man in a crop top, bedazzled jeans, and some high heels. And the last thing you hear while you're staring down the barrel of that pink gun is pew, pew. Y'all doing all right? Okay, I'm getting some of y'all. I like you. Y'all getting warmed up. Y'all need a little bit more wine, don't you? Y'all need a little bit more wine? They said it's too hot. So moving up here, like I told you, I moved around a lot. Moving up here, a lot of people were like, Junior, you're moving away from the South. The food there's not going to be good. They can't cook. I will say, y'all can cook up here. Washington, y'all got some good food, right? Yeah! They're just missing something. Oppression. Just think about it, though. Coming from the South, we have our own history of oppression, right? We got slavery, we got the war, right? You think Uncle Ben created that rice under favorable conditions? You think Aunt Jemima created that syrup because she was happy? Oppression is what created these favorable dishes. Even Martha Stewart had to go to prison to become an official chef. I'm just saying, man. Like, here, I'll give you an example. Canada is our neighbor, right? A very progressive nation, right? Very progressive. How many times have y'all seen a Canadian-style restaurant? Do y'all even eat Canadian bacon? They're like, ew, but what about the syrup? Y'all do Canadian syrup? See, exactly. Because they may be happy, but their food's not. Have y'all ever heard the quote, happy wife, happy life? They forgot to tell you the second part. If the wife is too happy, the food's gonna be crappy. And if that made you mad, thank you, because I will come to dinner tomorrow night at your house. All right? How much time I got? 4? All right, y'all got time for me? Can I do one more? Can I do one more with y'all? Y'all enjoying me? See? I love the dynamics of the crowd here. 6, 7. That's for the kids. Right? See? She turned around, she was like, oh my God, that's my joke. With the TikTok dances. Y'all see y'all kids doing the TikTok? Okay. I'm an educator, so I gotta bring I gotta bring that out, man. Now, I would say, so like I told you guys, I moved around a lot. I am a citizen of 3 countries. And it's been adjusting to the different cultural norms of each pot is different, right? So I moved from Vancouver, Canada, to a diverse town in southeast Wisconsin. And I remember the first time I saw the name Jesus at school. I was like, oh my God, God is here at school? I was so excited. You can imagine my disappointment when I met Jesus, and it was just another first grader, and it was pronounced Jesus. So then I moved to Texas, right? And people are like, oh, Texas is so racist. It's not bad. I mean, if you're a star athlete, they literally give you their daughters. Like, here, I want to have box seats to the NFL game. But that's when I learned that intentionally staying white is called tie-dye. Then I moved from the South up here. And y'all look at words very differently, including in terms of endearment. I'll give you an example. I found out because I went to HR at the school that I work at because I called a student baby girl. I know. But I was like, I told the HR director where this student, she called me a staff member the B word. And she was like, well, the B word is a term of endearment. okay, as you can see, I assimilate, right? I've assimilated so far. So why was I back in HR 2 weeks later for calling a student the B word? She was being such a baby girl, oh my God. But I think the other thing is how hard we try to be inclusive up here when people ask me how I identify. And I understand why we do that, right? We're trying to be inclusive. But look at me. I'm 6'4", 280 pounds. The only thing I can identify as is an NFL lineman or Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. But again, I assimilate, right? I assimilate. And so now when people ask me, hey, Junior, what are your pronouns? I'm like, you know what my pronouns are? Big ass nigga, right?